You're watching KUAM News Extra with Sonia Artero.
And welcome back. At IT&E's baseball clinic, their goal is to harness your potential to the stars and make you fall in love with this great sport forever. Last year, about 100 participants received up-close and personal tips from professional baseball player John Hattig Jr., which is why you wouldn't want to miss this special opportunity to become better athletes, which takes place during this Saturday's one-day clinic at Leo Palace from 8 to noon. Once again, we are talking about IT&E's annual baseball clinic with professional Major League Baseball player J.R. Hattig, along with Eddie Regis, their Executive Manager of Business Consumer Services. Again, gentlemen, thank you very much. Now, what other community-related events has IT&E gotten into?
Well, actually, I think IT&E is, as far as, again, being a good corporate citizen and giving back to the community, we get involved in a myriad of opportunities and solicitations that come our way, primarily with the nonprofit organizations and especially with the schools, and also church organizations as well.
Okay, now this Saturday, it's important for, space is limited, it's important for parents to know how to register their kids. How can they do so? How much does it cost?
Okay, the registration packets can actually be picked up at any of our IT&E locations, and tomorrow will be posted on the website so they can download the information from our website, and I'll make sure that happens. Right now it isn't, but it will be tomorrow. And they have to either register either at the Sinahanya location or at the Harmon location. And the reason for that is, unfortunately, this clinic is only limited to the first 100 participants that sign up.
Where are you at right now with the numbers?
Actually, I'm not sure, but they're actually growing pretty fast right now. There was a request for 13 that came in today.
Now, JR, they say there's no better joy than to see your child smile after accomplishing like a home run or even just hitting the baseball sometimes. What is your biggest joy in doing this clinic?
I guess that's the end, you know, at the end of the day, and when the kids are playing around and having a good time eating their hot dogs, whatever we have on site. I guess it's just the hanging out after effects and talking about what they did today and what player did this and I did this, and, you know, just comparing what they did throughout the day because they might not be in the same group. And I guess more, you know, when their parents come pick them up and tell them how their day was, they get to go to school and tell everybody like, oh, you missed the clinic, because that's what I hear, you know, from the kids. Like, oh, I always tell my friend. I told him, I said, man, I tell him, you missed out. You should have went to the clinic. We had a great time. So I guess that's I get the joy of seeing that at the end of the clinic.
It sounds like you would have missed out too had you not participated. Is this something you think you'll do a third time in a row? Or?
Oh, definitely. Okay. I love doing it. I love giving back, and you know, it's my responsibility now as a Major League Baseball player is to give back, you know, to the game of baseball, and by doing that is coaching, clinics, getting involved, you know, any way in particular to the sport.
Okay, is there anything, gentlemen, I didn't ask that you want to ensure that you tell our viewers about the clinic?
Okay, actually, it's just the date. It's okay. This Saturday, at first come, first serve basis, and it's the first 100 participants from 8 to 12 at the Leo Palace Resort. Okay. And they can pick up their registration forms at any of the IT locations, but they have to submit their registration forms at either Sinahanya or the Harmon office.
And speaking of up close and personal, I want to get up close and personal with this gentleman. We're going to do that right after the break, so stay with us.